She's like, where you going, Dad? Time for more breakfast. This is our home now. What do you have to say to that?
Holy crap.
Is it breakfast time?
Where's your breakfast?
She knows where to go. Oh, Blake got a haircut yesterday.
Real Marine haircut.
Why?
Real high and tight.
Real high and tight?
Yeah.
But it feels so good. Got yummy breakfast? She's like, where you going, Dad? Time for more breakfast. What you reading?
I'm just looking at something.
What?
Fixing stuff.
What? Fixing what? Fixing what?
Payment stuff.
For what?
Well, my card. Really, the only thing that changed on my card was the expiration date and.
Oh, the new one you got?
Code. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you register it and everything?
Yeah, I did. I haven't. I'm gonna use it today just to make sure it works, and then I'll shred the other one.
Yay, banking things! So we're getting our first credit card here in the mail pretty soon.
The Discover card.
Yeah.
But it's secured.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you do get 1% cash back on it, and they got a rotating category, so NFC use is taking too long.
Yeah. What was the deal with that? Like that we had to register an account with them first,
Yeah.
For Navy Federal, which makes sense. But then what?
I had to wait for that though.
Yeah, and then we had to wait for that account to like be opened and everything, and then we had to apply for it, and that was taking too long. So it was just like, you didn't want to wait for that. So Discover was way easier. So we're getting a secured card through them, and that should be coming in the mail here pretty soon, which is semi-exciting. It's kind of like, yay, something, our first credit card, you know, so yay. So I'm taking Blake to work right now, and then I'm gonna go home, here it is, and work a little bit more. I'm almost done with my day, which is kind of nice, and then I have to study a ton because I have to take, today's Tuesday, so I have to take my test tomorrow. The retake for that one exam that I didn't do very well on the last time, but I'm feeling really good about it this time, which is nice. So I just got back from Office Depot. I got a few goodies to help me study. I'm currently learning about bonds. It's super fantastic. Last time when I took the test that I'm going to be taking tomorrow on Wednesday, the test is centered around accounting and just financial stuff, recording transactions and all that jazz, bonds, stocks. There's also like a little bit of math required, and I suck at math. And last time I took this test, I didn't have a calculator because they wouldn't let me use my phone because obviously they don't want you using your phone for a test. But since I'm out of high school, my phone is kind of the only calculator that I used for the longest time. And so I didn't have a calculator. And so I think that's partially why I did so bad, because I couldn't do math, and that's embarrassing. I just don't have a mind for math, and that kind of sucks. But this is the calculator I ended up getting. This thing was only like 15 bucks, and it's like a full-on scientific calculator, so that's pretty cool. And I think they'll let me use this because it says on here that it's permitted on testing, ACT, SAT, AP classes and stuff like that. So I think I should be okay with this one. And I had a calculator like this in high school. It was like one of those full-on serious scientific calculators though that was like 100 bucks when I got it, and this one was only 15, so whatever. I also got some highlighters to help me study, and I think like there's some points in here that I want to make sure I understand, and so that's where these are going to come in handy. I also got some new pens because Noelle when I study on the ground like this. It's really comfortable for me, but when I do this, Noelle likes to help me, and sometimes she gets a hold of the pens and destroys them. So I wanted to get some more pens. I really like these pens because they write super, super fine. Like if you can see that right there, it literally is like 0.38 millimeters is the line, so it's really, really thin. These are the thinnest ones I can find, and I really, really like thin lines. Oh, that's cool. Look, there's like a little chart on the back that shows how thin the lines are and everything. So yeah, I kind of like the lines to be as thin as possible. And then I also got like a ream of paper. Is that the correct terminology? Is a ream a book of paper, or is that like a box of paper? I got a thing of paper there because we have a printer upstairs, and I needed really badly to print a return label for this box. And inside the box is another box, and inside that box is the pumpkin chai scented candle that I had that ended up spilling everywhere. Because it was so hot and it melted in our mailbox. I needed to return that and be like, yo, Amazon, I didn't get a chance to enjoy this candle because it melted everywhere before I could actually get it out of the box. So yeah, returning that, finally getting around to that. So that's what's in that box right now. And I guess UPS is just gonna pick it up and they do the rest of it, but I don't know. I've never returned something to Amazon before, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I'm not sure if I'm waiting for somebody to ring the doorbell with like a return label to put it on there, or if I should just put that outside and they take care of it and then I don't have to interact with anybody. I don't know. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna annoy you for the rest of your life.
Shit.
Oh no. Good morning, everybody. Come say good morning to Noelle. Look what she chewed up today. A door stopper. That was last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I came down the stairs and it was like, what is that? It was in here when we moved in, and she's like, I'm gonna chew it. But now you're chewing your horn, which is actually okay, because that's what that's for. So check it out. I did a ton of studying last night. I'm gonna show you guys my notes because I'm really proud of them. On this page, we have all about bonds. Do you like my silly eagle? I drew a silly eagle. Bonds and their characteristics, how the interest rates work, how different types of bonds, like what the differences are between them. We got if they're issued at face value, a discount or a premium, how that all works. We got there's two interest rates. We have the stated interest rate and the market interest rate, and that's how that all works together. And then this is how you journalize bond transactions, so there's that. And then you have to do this silly thing called amortization. You have straight line amortization or effective interest amortization. And I think this one is the one that people want you to use legally, but this one's easier. And that's the differences between that. Basically, this one's just a little bit more exact, and that one's more rounded off. And then this page we have all about dividends and dividend policies, and I have actually a lot of blank space here, so I'm probably going to fill this up with more information once I have it, but I don't know, it's kind of basic stuff. Then I have statement of cash flows, how that all works. Again, lots of blank space here for when I'm going to fill up more of this later tonight. And then I have financial statement analysis and ratios, and this is like all of these different ratios and stuff that I have to know. I don't have to know how the ratios work. I just have to know what is a good ratio to have. Like for example, the acid test ratio was one on the test that they asked about a lot, and basically the industry being above the industry average is good, and 0.90 and to 1.0 is typically good numbers to have. So that's kind of that one they asked about a lot. They also asked about, what's another one they asked about? Debt ratio, which is the total liabilities divided by the total assets. 57 to 67% is good, but lower is better, etc., etc. And then there's more back here, which is like dividend yield, price earnings yield, all that jazz. And then on this page, this is when I decided to go to bed. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stop here. Managerial accounting. And so that's kind of where I'm starting this morning. I'm kind of doing work in between studying, but this is like my day-to-day. Do you guys hear the planes flying? They've been flying so many jets lately, and I love it. It sounds so fun to wake up to in the morning.
Depreciation on office equipment is a period cost. Property taxes and insurance on an office are period costs.
I should pay attention to
taxes
this.
and insurance.
So I'm taking my test here in like a few hours. So I'm just doing a little bit of last minute studying, and I just wanted to get this vlog up because, well, I need to study and not worry about the vlog. So I'm gonna end it here, and I know that's kind of lame, but like, I need to do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because we put out videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific time. We'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.